Hi again. So I wanted to pick up where I just left off about speaking about survival and money, and that also relates to this year of 2020. So I'm going to go into numerology for a moment, and it's a numerology I've researched, but also I have received vision about. So 2020 is the year of the number 4. And the number 4 is embodies the number of reality. And it's the real or a part of reality. And it's the reality of the physical dimensions, the third, as we know it, is the third dimension. That which we can touch, all that is scientific and material and real, that we are all here in bodies together in. So it's that energy meeting the energy of number 1. 3 plus 1 equals 4. And the energy of 1 is just that. It's the energy of spirit and of oneness. And it's the vibration that flows through everything. And when you put those so you can see it, there's 3 and 1, but what you really need to do is put them together. So when you put them both together, that is the encompassing reality, and that's what's truth. Because what we often see in society is a split, where your people are trying to either, and myself, I've done this too, either think just in terms of science and the physical, and feel like that is the ultimate truth. Or you can go the other direction, where I've been a lot, where you're only thinking about it in terms of spirit. And I can pray about only thinking about it in terms of this all-encompassing spiritual energy. So the thing is, what is truth is when you put them together. You need to have both. If you're trying to do one or the other, you are missing it. You're missing the reality. And this is 2020, the year of that reality. So what I was saying before, okay, I don't want to jump into that. So that is the truth. So like, let's say some examples. So right, I have a really good example. So here's the perfect example. I like to garden, and I've planted gardens before. So garden, physical, nature, seeds, putting plants into the earth. Now, when I've gardened, I've noticed something very over and over again. When I plant seeds, and even if I love the seed, if I plant a seed mindlessly, or I plant a seed with love, they don't grow. Even if I plant a seed with love, they don't grow as well. Or if I force the love, okay, they do not grow nearly as well as if I plant a seed and I'm really excited about the seed. I plant in the earth, and I'm telling the plant, I can't wait for you to grow and for me to eat you, and I'm already imagining and envisioning these beautiful plants that are going to grow, or I'm really wishing for them to grow. And when I plant the plant, I'm putting all of that in the earth with the seed. And I don't know if you've heard, there's a community, anyways, this has been investigated before. But when I plant with that kind of energy, and when I use put into the physical world that kind of energy and intention and excitement, that other vibration, these plants grow like crazy. They grow huge and beautiful and delicious. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the perfect metaphor. So I invite you to think in your own life, this stuff matters. That vibration of your thought and your excitement, your envisioning of things, you honoring your way of doing it. That is also a very important vibration of this year. So, and that's what we were getting into before, which I know is too big. I'm too big to delve into about the work, the survival thing, but I'm going to get into that in the future, but that's what I mean. We're taking on more than we need to. Yes, the physical world is real, and we must give and share, and all of those things are real. But simultaneously, we're doing more than we need to because we're not working with one. We're not working with that collective energy. And when we do, we can realize what is ours to actually carry. And it's enough. It will be enough. So that's exciting. Yeah, so just with your thoughts and learning how to have hope, to pray, and to think in terms of reality, but also optimism, realistic optimism. And you do your part, and love, oneness will do ours. Oh, okay, I feel like I want to say more about this. Yeah, I guess on that note, I really invite you to the things that you're feeling really down about, if there are things that just seem impossible, I just invite you to really experiment with looking at, what would happen if you prayed? What would happen if into the physical dimension you invited the very real energy of something higher and greater, not greater, but more like love in. So try that and see what happens when you invite in that energy. Okay, there's one more thing to talk about, which, oh yeah, and then of course also remembering to honor your own unique nature. So whatever's going on, whatever feels challenging, really honor it as challenging, because that's your cue. That's part of something the energy of 2020 will help you shift. So, and then in terms of the collective world out there right now, collective politics, environmental stuff, there's so much going on. I don't know if you saw my video about July 4th, but I'm going to continue exploring these concepts as well, because currently we all carry shadow aspects, and that shadow is 2020 seeing things clearly is coming forward to be seen. And unfortunately, oftentimes it's met with, I hate you, die. You're destroying the earth, or whatever it is. I hate you, die. That's extreme to even say, but it's true. And that energy is part of the shadow itself. And when we look at prisons, think about prisoners, and when there's the energy of punishment, or that when the ego decides that, like, I'm right, you're wrong, like, I'm going to punish you, and not to say that there isn't the divine energy, the divine masculine energy of, what is right and good and growth, but it must be done in a truly loving way, not in a way of rejection and evil. So that's another future video I'm going to make, is about the energies of the divine masculine and divine feminine, and what is the ways in which we can not reject the shadow as it comes forth, in the ego. Because since we are all connected, if you have that kind of vibration, which I do too, and I've been working to observe, that's of course going to always be something that you're rejecting within yourself. And until we can learn to just like send forth the energy of love, not in a self-sacrificing way, not in doing more than you can truly do, but and not in a way, we also all need the love back for our own selves to be fully loved and accepted with our own shadows exactly as we are. And also, shadow is a tricky word because there is no blame, there is only responsibility. So, another video, so many to come. I know that this was a whole lot of information, and I'm sorry if, not sorry, but I when I'm in this mode, I can just go. So this had a lot of content, and I love all of you, and I'm so excited for those things. So to summarize, your homework is: what is your true nature? What is actually really working for you, and what isn't? What are your beliefs, and how can you, even in holding what seems impossible in the physical world, invite in this very real energy of oneness, love, and light to help ease the burdens? Yeah. And how can the shadow be loved? So I think that is enough for today, and I wish you all a very happy and beautiful new year. Please feel free to comment below, and as I said, I know some of these, and also just holding yourself as part of the love, and remembering that if you are not including yourself, your true self, you're not gonna feel good. So I think that is enough for today, and here's to 2020. Thank you again for watching, and please feel free to share. I will be coming out with more videos, including the next video is going to be about some of those plant allies that I use in order to fill myself up. Okay, bye guys. Bye y'all.